All right, cool. I don't know what the heck happened there, but we good. Now I'm gonna go live on Instagram, going live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Using StreamYard, so it actually records this and it'll make me reels of like cool calls. Right? If we have any cool calls, it'll make reels. So a little tidbit there. I was on a call with my group last night. Somebody that's in one of my groups, anyways, and I gave him that little tidbit. So you got it now. All right, let's roll through these. All right, we're going to hit all the warm leads in one of our partners' pipelines right now. All right, then we're gonna go through it all. So let's roll. I'm gonna call from my cell phone because I haven't figured out this new mic situation. You can hear me, I think. Actually, I should make sure you can hear me. Let me check. I'm gonna log into my Facebook here. Yes, you can. But whenever I call through my CRM, it doesn't work. Anyway, yada yada. Let's roll. All right, this is a warm lead. I'm gonna tell him I'm calling you now.
1.
All right, that's cool. On to the next. Looks like we have 42 warm leads in this pipeline. 18 new ones. This person called us a little bit ago. Sweet. Texting them, calling you now.
Thanks for calling Staining Pros.
All right. On next. These people said, okay, let's give them a call. My AI's been talking to them. Looks like they want quite a bit more than what we can do, but we still need to call them. That's it's part of it, you know. Call you now. That's what I'm putting. All right, cool. On to the next. We're going to keep rolling. We get this thing off the ground. Hey, Kathy, Travis here, calling you back about Fisher Street. Yeah, you're still looking to sell that property, right?
Yes, as far as I know, she isn't here now. She just left.
Okay. Do you know how much y'all want for it?
45 she was asking.
Okay. Do you know anything about it that you could tell me?
No.
Okay.
It's got garages on there, a semi garage and a regular 2-car garage is worth all that.
Okay. When will she be home and I should call back?
I don't know, but she usually comes in by 4,
All right.
4:30
Okay.
afternoon.
I'll call back then.
But the house needs remodeled from everything, furnace and all.
Okay. That's what we do.
That's what it needs.
Sounds good. Well,
It's the best house in town there if it's remodeled.
and do you own it too, or is it just her?
It's an estate. My son passed away. He had it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir. I'll call back.
You haven't looked at it?
Yep, I'm looking at it online right now. Is she the one I need to is she the one I need to speak with about it?
Yes, she's in care of the estate.
Okay. All right.
She'll have to get approval from the judge, so it'll take a little time after you buy it.
That's okay. All right. Well, I'll call back after 4. I appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Poor people. That's a good lead. Houses are $400,000 on that block. So they want 45. That's essentially lot value, 10% of what anyways, good lead. They want 45. Wife is in charge of estate. Call back at 4. That's a very good lead. That's what we want. That's something we can help with. All right. We're going to keep rolling. You give me enough at bats, I'm gonna get some points on the board. I'm just telling you.
Your call has been forwarded to.
Oop, I didn't put. Just called you. I should have put calling you now. Oh well. Keep going. I went off the La La Land there. My bad. Cool. These people are talking to the bot. They told them what they wanted. Let's give them a call.
Your call has been.
All right. Oh, cool. These people wanted to text, apparently. We owe about $421. Okay. Yeah. They wanted the payoff for their house. I'm going to call this number, though. Well, she said, call my husband. So let's call the husband. If he doesn't answer, we'll call her. She's been texting with us.
551.
All right, let's call the wife. Even though she said call the husband, he hasn't answered in 2 days.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for...
Ay, I'm not doing it. Can't do it anymore. All right, that Google Assistant thing, I'd rather just text them. Usually people put that because they want to be left alone. I've never had one person answer. Not one whenever I talk to that thing. All right.
I'm sorry, but the person you called does not have a voicemail box set up yet.
Cool. That automated message even had an accent. All right, let's keep going. Sometimes I get intrigued with the conversation AI is having with these people. It's like reading while I'm typing their number in.
Hi, this is Elizabeth Daly.
All right, and just so you know, all these people I'm putting calling you now, so they know that we called them. All right, here's the one I wanted to talk to. He was supposed to talk to his wife last night.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I don't know if he ignored us.
Your call has been...
Let's keep going. Man, that's the one I really wanted to talk to. Hopefully he calls back. We had a good conversation yesterday. Doesn't always mean everything, but
Your call has been forwarded to voice...
right.
Hi, you have reached Doreen Edmond's cell phone.
Well, let's keep rolling. Power hour means power hour. Let's see where we at. These are still all warm leads. People have said they do want to sell after we reached out when they came in. This is PPL leads from a partner. Hey, Ricky, it's Travis. I'm calling you back about Chitimanca Trail.
Yes.
Yeah, we had spoken text yesterday just briefly, so I figured I'd call you. How much do you want for that property?
140.
Okay, you might tell me just a little bit about it, sir, and what you got going on?
It's a mobile home. It's a double wide. It's 2,000 square foot. I got an in-ground swimming pool in the backyard with a gazebo. 2 sheds. I got a 2-car garage hooked to the front of the trailer with a double roof on it. Double roof over the trailer. I got took all the piping out and fixed piping throughout the house. I put new bamboo flooring throughout the house. New bathroom. I was working on my master bath, redoing it. I got new cabinets in the kitchen, new countertops. I'm just ready to relocate.
Okay, when do you need to relocate by?
Within 2 months.
Okay. And you're the owner, right? It says online
Yes.
there's a Tammy on there.
That's my sister.
Okay,
She takes care of all my stuff, so it's in her name, but it's my house.
I see. And do you know what year model this mobile home is that you got on
It's
there?
a 99.
Okay.
The appliances that go with it.
Are you open to us marketing this if we were to help out with this project?
Like what? Like putting it online and sell?
Yeah, I mean our cash offer would be lower than the 140 because you got stick built homes. They're selling for 200, but you got more land. You know, when you redid yours, I think your cash offer from anybody is going to be, half of what you're asking. But if you let us market it, find a retail buyer, I don't think we'd be at the 140 mark. I think we'd be more around the 100. But I think we could.
Oh, no. You can scratch that.
Okay.
I got way too much money invested in that house to be.
Yeah, I understand.
Nah, that won't work.
Okay, sir. Well, I appreciate it. Reach out if anything changes.
All right, thanks, sir.
Thank you. He's a mobile home, 1990s mobile home in a community of stick-built homes. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep rolling. I wasn't even super interested at 100, but I wanted to see what he said. All right, we're going to put him in long-term follow-up. Most of the time when people need to relocate and it's a few months away, the urgency isn't there, so the motivation really isn't there. Motivation's not there till it's there, if that makes sense. Like if you're pressed to move right now, that's the type of lead that I want to talk to and that I want to help. All right, we already called this one. Let's keep trucking here. All right, let's call this one. Ringing. Hello.
Please leave your message.
This person said they were on a road trip. They texted. Just waiting for the CRM to load. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. When's a good time to discuss? In a couple days. That was yesterday. Oh well, we're gonna call anyways, it looks like somebody just sent. Let me see. Somebody just sent me a bunch of leads. They said. So give me just a second. I need to send these to my team so they can upload them. So a lot of people maybe don't have teams or systems and want to partner with us. I used to do it for like dead leads. I don't really do that anymore. But if they have like really good PPL leads, we'll partner, you know. All right, so we received them, got them. Then I'll let my girl know to upload them. All right, let's see real quick. Sent 2 lists of partner leads. Please scrub DNC and upload. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll scrub DNC and then we'll upload them too. All right, let's keep calling. Got distracted. Can't get distracted on Power Hour.
Hello.
Hey, Terry, it's Travis. I'm giving you a shout back about Edmond Street.
Yes.
Yeah, we had spoke briefly in text yesterday and just wanted to.
Yes.
Yeah. You said you wanted 105 for it. You gave me a pretty good description. You want to sell next month. We had asked you if you'd be okay marketing it, all that good stuff. I just wanted to see, where you wanted to go from there.
So is this something that you're wanting to invest in, or you want to show it to others to do that? Where are you at?
I live in Texas, all right, but we do buy homes, all right, but we also have a wholesale division. We also assign our interest in property to other investors we work with. We do everything. So if you need help selling it, we can help. I just wanted to be transparent. This isn't one we would be buying.
Okay. Is this one you think you would have people that would buy?
I do. There's a lot of flip activity in the area, and I do think this is one that could fit that criteria. Or we could even find more of a retail type buyer. But yes, I do think we'd be able to find a buyer for this one.
So what's the next step?
I'd send you an agreement for $105,000, and then we'd have once we both sign that, then I'd send our agent out there to walk it, and they'd say, you know what, I think you're right. This is right. Let's do it. And they might say, you know what, I'm just being exaggerated, but it's missing a roof, right? Like we can't do this. And then we'd come to you and say, you know what, I don't think that would work. We'd either cancel or you'd say, well, I could probably do this. But then we'd start marketing. So everything's pretty upfront.
Okay. So under that circumstance, what if somebody that I've already shown it to or somebody else would come and offer me more?
Yeah, if we do go under agreement, that's why we do that. That way we're not wasting our time or yours, really. We don't get paid unless you do. So that's the only reason we operate under an agreement, as you probably understand.
So what specifically then if somebody that I've already shown it to said, okay, let's do this and I'm going to pay you 120. What happens?
Well, it wouldn't. I mean, legally, it wouldn't be sound because we'd be under an agreement with one another that, hey, you know what? I agreed to 105. Essentially what you're doing is you'd agree to, if you wanted to, of course, you'd agree to 105 net to you, and for us to get you that. But if you went and said, hey, you know what? I ended up finding somebody for 120. We're already under an agreement, so technically, you wouldn't be able to do that. And while we were
I do have a couple people thinking about buying it, so that's why I'm asking the questions.
Absolutely.
So, well, let me ponder for a couple days, see if those couple people come back and do anything, and then we'll maybe be able to put something together.
That sounds good to me. You want me to call you maybe on Saturday?
Give me till Sunday, and if you don't work on Sunday, give me till Monday, or whichever.
Okay, we'll give you a shout Monday.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
That's pretty cool. AI took care of this whole thing. I was reading it while I was talking to him, so it was a bit different. But he said what he wanted, why he was selling, the condition it's in. He had some time. He'd be interested. And what that tells me is his offers are a bit lower than the 105. I think it's a good innovation. It says they send, but also get okay. So anyways, I'm not going to pressure him. You know, I set expectations. Of course, you can't go shopping once we're under contract. I like doing stuff that way. It's a lot different than other people, I'm sure. But anyways, I'm going to put a note here. I just like doing good business. I like everybody to know what's going on. Let's call Monday. He's shopping a few cash deals now. If not, we'll go with this. And I mean, it looks like $150,000 CMV on it. You know, could be a little less. So, like, I can imagine cash offers would have to be like 70 or 80 to make any money. So, I mean, I would have made a cash offer if it made sense. Anyways, let's keep going. Boom. And if y'all have any deals you need help with, you're under contract, you can't move them,
It's been forwarded to voicemail.
feel free to ask for my link, my JV link. I'll send it to you. I had somebody the other day tell me that they're making 30 G's just based off blasting some realtors like I went over in one of my posts. All right. Let's call this one. It's nothing fancy. It's, we do get creative. We do think like, who's this buyer? That's who we market to.
Please leave your message for...
All right, let's see. This one's arguing with our AI right now. I've actually got to get with my closer. I'll get with him later. I think he made the offer a little too early in this conversation and pissed him off. You know, when you deal with a ton of leads, you got to remember, really need to dig into the motivation before the price. But I get it, like when you're redundantly calling leads, sometimes like just, I want to get to the chase, I want to cut to the chase. All right, this dude responded that I was looking forward to. Let me see what he said about the novation from yesterday. I did. She said give her a couple days to think about it. I'll call you tomorrow. I mean, perfect. That's a good sign. keep going. Let's see, where was I at here? Boom.
Your call has been forwarded.
You know what? I forgot the text calling you now. Got my mind on tenants. We have a bunch of delinquent tenants across the portfolio right now, and we've got to do some evictions later. I was just thinking about what time I was gonna jump on with the notary and do all that. Anyway, let's keep rolling. Alright, calling you now.
The person you're calling isn't.
Alright, on to the next. This person's responded once, but has not gotten back with anybody.
If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Not doing it. Let me see. You know what? This one's going in long term because we've already hit this one up a lot. All right, these people. Okay, they told us what they wanted. They had it listed on Marketplace. Let's call them.
Hi.
Not doing it. Do you still? I'm gonna put when can we talk? All right. Because we've already talked a few times. They've already said they want to sell. They gave us some information. We just can't get much more out of them. Okay. I texted them too. These people sent us pictures of their home.
Telephone number.
My pitch is different, like if something's a cash deal. And I actually want to do it. All right. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you're not transparent, it bites you. We are cruising through these warm leads. See where we at, Willie. Okay. Yeah, we're about, I would say 60% through with the warm leads in this one pipeline.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this.
Not doing it. Just called you. I made that rule yesterday. I'm not going to be talking to Google Assistant. It's not happening. All right, what these people say. These people said send an agreement. So let's see what AI agreed with. There's a house, 80% renovated. They need to walk away with 300. Okay. Well, let's see what this house is worth and see if we can do it. AI is like legit had this whole conversation. They don't care if we market it, don't care what the hell they do. They need 300,000. Cool. Let's see what this thing's worth. Online it says it's for sale by owner for 360. That does not help. Okay, it needs a lot of work. They've done a lot of rehab though. Let me dive into it for a second because I'm gonna pull up some comps. I have everything I need in this thread to make a decision. Let's see. Prior Lake. Doesn't look like it was on the MLS, but there's like professional pictures on Realtor. Maybe that's from before. See, but here's the thing is people like talk ARV and stuff. But I think these people are screwed. They put all this money into this house, but I think they're wrong on their ARV. Damn. Yeah, this is probably a $330,000 house. And they want to clear 300. I think we'd be at like 270. So I like looking at their mortgage on stuff. They bought it last year to flip it. Let's call this dude. We're not super far off.
Oh,
Hey, Anthony, it's Travis. I'm giving you a shout back about Anna Trail.
hey, what's up?
Nothing much. We texted yesterday. Ran some comps this morning, and I'm assuming this was like a bot for a flip, right?
No, I inherited it actually.
Okay, you started flipping it and decided not to finish it.
I just ran out of money.
Okay, I think fixed up because I'm looking at comps. It's actually you're close, but I think it's 330, completely done in my opinion.
Sure, I got you. But the thing is, it's hard to comp because there's actually this won't come up on your notes. That there's a 1,800 square foot shop here too,
Okay,
like 2-story shop, and then there's like a mother-in-law suite above it. So it's a whole other structure, and you can't find anything like that in this city or even close.
okay,
So that adds a lot of value to it. Both buildings have new roofs on it, steel siding. I mean, the basement's about 80% done, so there's 2 more bedrooms and a bathroom down here.
okay.
So I mean, there's a lot that doesn't come up on your
you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's hard to comp, property like this. But and then the yard is bigger than it says on the property taxes too. I'm actually in the process of dealing with that right now because it's supposed to be at least a half acre. But they put in this easement because of the stupid ass bike path they put in here.
Do you owe anything on this at all?
No,
If,
well, I have a small balloon payment, but that's it. And that's but I'm not in foreclosure or anything. I just have to pay that when I sell the house.
what do you owe on it?
$40,000. But I don't have a mortgage or nothing like that.
Yeah. If we netted you like 260-ish, like net, would that be?
Shit, man, I don't know. That's a tough one.
I like talking
I think I
net
did.
because everybody talks price, but I like, hey, what actual in the account? If I saw it, like I'm good with. I like to talk.
Yeah.
net.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I mean, I've got a couple of thrown there, but I've gotten some, closer to 3 is where it kind of need to be. I mean, I got it for 360, which is a little aggressive just because of the, whatever, some of the work that needs to be done still.
Yeah.
So I mean, I got some negotiation room, but in order to get my next place that I'm looking for, I need at least 3, and then that's just, I mean, it's fair. I mean, if it's you'll easily get 400 and plus for this place once it's maybe put like 10, 15, maybe 20 grand into it if you need to if you want to get really, really nice, I mean, there's still plenty of room for money here, tons of room. I mean, I've done tons of research. I've had a bunch of investors come through here. I've had realtors, and I mean, it's such a unique property. It's just hard to, but it's the location's perfect, and it's just gaining value even in the wintertime, it's staying pretty steady,
Yeah. I've got 11. There's 11 properties that have sold in the last year with the most one sold for is 435.
That was like kind of like this one, with 4 bedroom, 2 bath.
Yeah, that was kind of like that one.
But they didn't have a shop though. You know what I mean? Someone's gonna pay extra for the shop.
Yeah, they didn't have a shop, but I'm just saying like everybody else's. It doesn't look like that like economy there. I'm wondering if there's buyers in the fours because the rest it drops down to like 320 after that, and then 2s. It's like what the hell,
Yeah, it's just a weird neighborhood.
Yeah.
But the thing is I'm right on the corner. It's like you'd have to kind of see you'd have to look on the GLS and see kind of where the property is. I mean, it's right off the highway, but it's not off the highway. There's no exit.
Yeah.
But Prior Lake's money. I mean, there's so much money out here in Prior Lake. It's if you look closer to the lake. I mean, there's $1 million houses that are not even they're in crawling distance for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got 2 lakes in 5 minutes. I'm on a bike path. There's like Spring Lake right here and Prior Lake over on the other side of me, and that's second richest lake in the state out of 10,000 lakes. I mean, there's some money out here.
Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, it's a great investment. I think it does need a little work. The deck needs to be, kind of fixed up, and but I've already put a ton into this place. Dude, I paid $40,000 to get out of foreclosure when I first got it, and then the basement, a lot of work there. New switches, new outlets, new lights. There's a lot of work that's been done here. So I don't know, man. I gotta get at least 3. I got to. I mean, that's pushing it for me. But I'd do 3. If I could walk away with 3, I'd be fine.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Okay.
But I appreciate it.
All right, man. If you change your mind, let me know.
Yes, sir.
All right, bye.
I don't know, man. Like the things listed for 360 for the last half a year. I know like people that swear they know real estate that don't do it, like say, oh, there's money, but like if something's not selling, that's not market value. What now? Our job is like, what is market value? Well, I mean, there is a comp for 450 that's completely done, but this is half done. I think 260 is an ovation. I think 200's a cash offer. I think he's $100,000 off for a flipper. So, real quick, let's see. Anyway, let's keep rolling real quick. I'm gonna throw this in long-term follow-up. Had an investor reach out because we're buying a a few mobile home parks, and he had wanted some details right now. Sorry. All right. Let's keep going. That one could be promising, but I mean, he's already sat on it half a year. He inherited it. He only owes 40 G's. It's not too pressed, you know. All right, let's keep calling. I told y'all we're going to do this for an hour, so we're doing it for an hour.
Your call has been forwarded.
I know, like, people are like, oh, I have all these under contract or whatever, but, you know, like, I want to give you examples. Like, I could have put that dude under contract for 300, but, like, it's not a deal. I don't know. I just like to be picky, make sure we're actually locking up things we can move. All right, this person wants an offer. Cool. Let's call him. They picked up and then hung up. So let's try that again. See if that was intentional.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Should we keep moving? If you're going to hang up, then you're not too interested. All right, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I'm looking where we were at, trying to find our spot again. The hell were we here? I'll just start at the bottom of this list, work our way back up. Okay, these people said, can you call back later? Cool.
If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Not doing it. I just texted him, when can we talk? All right, it looks like.
Your call.
All right. I think we'll have a few more left on the warms here. All right, let's keep going here. Getting text nonstop because our AI is talking to people. All right, cool.
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling.
Nope. When's a good time to talk?
Hi, if you record your name and reason.
When's a good time to talk? Oh man, this one's going into long-term follow-up. They've been hounded for 10 days in warm. They said yes and then nothing. Oops, not contract sent, long-term. Let's see where we at. All right, cool. We've called all the warms. We did it in just under an hour. We have a contract out to, we'll call this one.
I'm sorry, you can't leave it.
Somebody said we have back taxes, all this stuff, but we need this amount. Okay. All right, cool. Well, appreciate y'all jumping on. We got a few more minutes. I said an hour. I got 6 more minutes, right? All right, let's do this. First, let me see if Daisy got my request for leads. She's on it. Cool. And there's initial leads, but Yusuf's going to hit those. You know what? Let's actually help with these. Oh, he's already calling. Let's start on the bottom of this list. We have 20 initial leads in this pipeline. I'm curious if they answer right out the gate.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Not a good number. That's weird though. There's notes on this lead. Did I type it in right? Yeah. Weird. All right, next. This one's in North Carolina.
Please leave your message for.
All right, I think we'll let Yusuf call these new ones. I just wanted to see how quick they answer. Maybe I'll call one more. I will call one more of the new ones. What the hell? All right, I think I just drug a lead and then something. Anyways. All right, let's go over to Newly, another partner of ours. I think we only have one warm lead in the Newly pipeline. Yeah, we've got 34 follow-ups, but the people aren't saying jack. 66 long-term, meaning, we couldn't come up with anything. I don't even know why this isn't warm. I'm actually going to put this in long-term. We've been hounding them for a week. All right, cool. Well, I got to roll. Maybe I'll jump back on here in a little while. Good seeing y'all. YouTube people, you're weird. And see y'all in the next one.